good. Let's see if we can make it to the houseboat. The bolts holding the motor on are loose. I don't even think I got any tools in the truck. I should have brought some with me. We'll see if definitely got some tools up there, and I need to get there anyway. So I'll just be careful and try and get there. Well, it flipped over, flooded the motor. Alright, y'all still watching? Okay, 12 minutes in, and I've made it down there 50 yards, in fact. This was super loose, but man, I took this out before, and this is the same experience I've had. It's just always something not fun with this thing. And this thing's a homemade long tail. So I put these bolts in here. It had some like bolts with an angle on them that you couldn't tighten with a wrench. The last time I took this thing out, it came loose. So I put those in there. It's got this U-joint in it. I don't think it's necessary. I bought it because I like that the motor rests on this frame rather than the tail just bolted to the back of the motor. I thought that would be a little better. I had to put this weed eater handle in the end of the handle so I could get a throttle that fit, and the only throttle I can find is a clutch lever, which isn't the correct size for the cable. I put this stupid high performance BM22 carb on it because that's what came with the motor, and the stock carb was leaking super bad. Also had to put this prop and stuff on here. It's just a huge pain in the butt, so far. So I'm not going to recommend not buying a homemade one. So this may just be like a botched video because of that. I really wish I wouldn't have bought this one. It's just like one that was close by and pretty cheap on Marketplace. So if any company wants to send me a kit for this motor, and I'll just take this frame and throw it to the side, and I'll redo this video on trying longtails out on the river. But until then, we're gonna try this one out. Hopefully it doesn't come off in the river. If it does, rest in peace. I'll tell y'all where it's at. Y'all can come get it, because I'm not gonna go get it. All right, let's try and get on the river again. Didn't want this to be like this long chocolate video. Let's turn into that. All right, I got y'all on my head strap now, so y'all can see what I see. Dude, this thing stinks. Yeah, I really just want to get to the houseboat and check on it now, and go home. Like, man, I'm not having a good time at all. And I love coming out here to the river and motorboating. Y'all know that. So what's happening here is the motor doesn't have enough power to turn the prop with it all the way under the water. So I'm having to raise it up out of the water a little bit. And if you go just a little bit too far, it starts actually rotating the boat around. So that's why it's kind of spinning me out. And the handle is not in a good place for the canoe, so I'm like trying to hold it funky, and the motor's not balanced. So I'm having to put a lot of pressure on it to hold it in one spot. So that's kind of why it looks like I'm having a hard time, and that's because I am. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to have a good attitude about this, but that was awful. I'm basically wrestling that thing the whole time to get up here. Like, I could have put a trolling motor on this thing and got up here a little faster, just because, like, at least it would go consistently, you know, rather than like if you got the prop too deep, the motor bogs too high, like it's not doing anything, but it's actually rotating the boat because the prop's so far back there. What's this tarp doing out? But yeah, we're out here now. Thank goodness. Check out Scott's new porch. That's sweet. Yeah, I just wanted to check on the houseboat and stuff. I thought it'd be fun to run that little longtail up here, but not fun. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna bother doing any more video of this thing. Something's not just right. I'm sure somebody in the comments will be like, oh yeah, you should have done this or that. I mean, I shouldn't have to battle this thing to get up here. Like, that's not fun. Like, I should be able to just poke around, you know? And, yeah, it actually did better before with the little prop. The little homemade prop. That's alright, though. Yeah. Everything's good at the houseboat. Sorry, this video's, just a bunch of me yakking at the camera, but that's how it goes sometimes. Working on a couple projects right now. They're going to be a little longer term, but they should be good. That'll be a lot better than this thing, that's for sure. But hey, if you're interested in buying that longtail, $500, it's yours. It's got a Predator 224 motor. The motor runs great. The governor's removed. It's got a VM 22 carb, 7x4 prop. It just needs somebody besides me to mess with it. I've had enough of it. I bought the thing for $500 and then put another $200 in it trying to get it working. But yeah, I'm over it now. So if you want it, my email is in my description of videos, so hit me up there.